Now I know there's fish in this pond for sure. Some very large Oscars. It's very hard to see them with the green water, but I'm gonna get Amber to help me find those fish today. There's a lot of other stuff to do around the fish house today. I got stuff in the basement to do. I've got stuff upstairs in quarantine to do, and everything else in between. I'm here in the garage. I got some tanks to paint today. Just a few more to get the rest of the racks finished that we're working on right now. And then the rest of these tanks, I have to start moving them down into the grow out room. Now we have not even shared the grow out room, the main grow out room with you guys yet. Got a little bit of boxes and some garbage that we've collected, just packing material really, that we're slowly getting rid of. And I've just been waiting to empty that room completely so we can start cleaning and painting and getting it all ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a brush wet and get the rest of these tanks painted that we have here on the cardboard now. I'm here down in the laboratory, the fish laboratory. Been doing a little bit of projects down here. For the most part, I've been working on live baby brine shrimp. So the live food room has been rolling at this point pretty well. I've been going through the cycle with baby brine shrimp, and the little small hatcheries there are not really cutting it for what we're doing. We have some larger hatcheries. I think we're actually getting some of the Zist blenders, I believe, coming in. But this cone that we have here is gonna have to do it for all of the fry that need live baby brine shrimp. And some of the other fish around here enjoy it as well. On top of that, we got all the other live foods there. I started to be able to stabilize the temperature in this space so that the brine shrimp can do well in a cone like that. I have some other little experiments I've been working on down here that you'll probably find out about in other videos, so I saved that for something else. The next step in this room here is to add a tank back here. A 10-gallon tank with a heater in that, and that's going to really help to stabilize the temperature in here with this door closed. So today I have to get cleaned up around here. I got to clean up some of my messes here in the laboratory, do some of my dishes. I got to start working on the grow out room. I might be able to share some of that with you today, just give you a first glimpse inside the grow out room. On top of that, I have some summer tubs that I need to set up out in the backyard, get them full of water. We also have a box of fish coming in from Aquatic Arts, so we're waiting for that to arrive as well. So today's full of all kinds of stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of take you along with me as we get everything done. Another one of the things that I have to get done today are these pieces of wood. I need to go ahead and cut these with a little bit of an angle to them so that Amber can use them to help prop up some of the peppers and the tomatoes. Not even fish related, but I gotta get that done today as well. These 3 tanks here are the last tanks that need to make their way up into QT. I just cleaned them off completely. I'm letting them dry for just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take them up to QT. I'll take you guys with me and show you what's going on in there. Okay, so the 3 tanks are up here. They're gonna go ahead and make their way onto this top shelf here. Before I put them up there, I was waiting for Amber to get back from the store. She's gonna go ahead and put some air lines. We have an air pump up there already, and then we have all the sponge filters. We got some air line. I need to take some of this air line as well for a project I got downstairs I want to show you guys in the live food room. While I'm here, remembering I got to get some of this. I'm going to take a little chunk of it to set up a little 10-gallon fish tank down in the live foods. Up here in QT, everybody is doing good. We're pretty much clearing out everything from QT out of the quarantine room here. I have some of my leucistic guppies still I need to get out of here. I have the blue tetras that are ready to come out of QT, the imperial tetras here. My yellow King Kongs over here. So there's not too many fish left in here. I have my guppies up here that I need to get out of here as well. There's some tiger endlers in here that need to get a new home somewhere in the house. Amber has some other little projects, some secret Stiak and Endler projects in here that need to make their way out of here. These are the Nigricinctus. This is the imperial tetras that I collected in Peru. These are wild caught. I collected them 2 years ago in Peru with Dean Tweedell and Michael Barber and Corey McElroy and Dwayne Kitchell and all the others that were there. But these fish, I have 7 left out of like the 10 that I had originally. I'm super excited though because they are fully mature. The females are full of eggs, and in the end I look forward to putting these into a spawning tank and actually having these available for folks that might be interested in this Nigricinctus and this imperial tetra. It's so comfortable in this tank. They're so relaxed. So obviously our goal is to keep quarantine pretty empty in the end, hopefully. Of course, everything that comes into this house comes through QT. We have a box coming today from Aquatic Arts. That's gonna make its way into QT, into tanks that have been set up and cycling and ready for those fish. But for the most part, we're gonna try to keep our quarantine department as empty as possible. That's kind of the goal, right? And keep those fish somewhere else in the house and preferably breeding. So all that airline that I just stole from the QT room, it's for a project here in the live food room here under the stairs in the basement. I grabbed up this tank out of the garage, cleaned it up, had a lid, I have a little heater here for it, and sponge filter, and I needed a little bit of airline to go with that. And that is gonna go on the bottom shelf here, back here in this corner right here. I'm gonna go ahead and set up that 10-gallon aquarium. That 10-gallon aquarium is gonna actually create some heat in here 24 hours a day. When the lights are not on, there will still be some heat created by that 10 gallons of water that I'm gonna keep at about 79, 80 degrees. And I'll just make it warmer in this space until the rest of the basement has fish in it and is actually being heated. Everybody here in the living room is doing good. There's plenty and plenty of fish fry here on the bottom rack. So many different cichlid fry. We have the McMaster-eye, there's the Borellii, there's the Aho-Paho, I can't even say it right. There's a couple groups of McMaster-eye. I just wish we could get these Nigerian reds to start spawning again. That would be really nice. They've been thinking about it, acting like they're going to spawn, but just holding out and crossing our fingers for that one. All these angelfish are happy up here. They're happy. They want food. Elvis and Priscilla are doing good here on the end of this rack. They're just begging for food too. They all want to see mom. They all want food. They want lunch. Everybody's happy in here. I look forward to getting my blue tetras, my Tinocharax, the Tampa Potensis. I look forward to getting them into this aquarium. The tannins are so heavy in here, and the duckweed is so heavy on top, you really can't even see into that tank. You can see a little bit of the leaf litter there at the bottom through the reflection, but I'm gonna do another water change or two to lighten up the color a little bit. We're gonna get a nice little group of blue tetras in there and get them spawning. I look forward to that. Amber set up these two tanks here on this side of the room. We're just finishing off this rack here on this side. She has some shellies going on here on the bottom right. And I'm gonna be doing the Pseudomugil. It's the Cyanodorsalis. I plan on putting a group in here. They're up in QT, gotta get them out of QT. So I look forward to scaping that tank very, very soon. But Amber set up these nice little goby tanks here. This is probably one of my favorite scapes that she has done in this whole house. I love my reflection. That's so awesome. I love my reflection. Let me zoom in just a little bit. But these gobies are having a good time in here. They're enjoying it as much as I am, that's for sure. I definitely want to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of work to be done here in this house to make it a fish house and to make it fully operational all around the board. Amber has done a lot of work here. Before I ever arrived with the racks here and the racks upstairs in QT, and I'm just trying to put in my time here and try to help her, make it a little bit easier on her. She can focus on the breeding a little bit more, and I can focus on, you know, just getting things fixed and getting things done around the house that she doesn't need to worry about. But I guess really what I want to say to you guys is thank you so much for all your support and your patience along the way, this whole journey, this experience, this incredible story that I'm sharing with you, which is my life, which is crazy enough. You've been hearing this scraping noise in the background. That's Petra the tortoise, the Russian tortoise. Where is she? There she is. What are you doing, Petra? You're not happy with like anything, huh? I'm trying to give you your best life right now, but I know you're not happy with it anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and take Petra outside in a little bit and give her a little natural sunlight, let her play in the grass. But she's a rescue. She wasn't being taken care of properly, and since we've had her here, she's had the opportunity to get some good love from Amber, and she's getting a proper diet and getting good light, and just an opportunity to live a little bit happier life than she was definitely living before. So I went ahead and finished putting out these 3 tubs just for now. We might move them around, but this looks like a good spot. Amber wanted one here in the corner, and I put 2 more down the way here, right behind the garden beds here. And I added water to them. We're gonna go ahead and let everything gas off on them, and I'm gonna add some floating plants and get them kind of, get them cycled and whatnot. And we have some stuff coming in from Aquatic Arts today. And on top of that, I got my wild guppies. We've got the Steok Endlers that I'd like to put in one of these. That would be really nice as well. Well, I'm definitely gonna do, I think I have some awesome rice fish. That's gonna be a fun one. I wanna put those in one of here, and one of them, the Medaka rice fish. So we'll see about that.
Look at some of these males. Look at them.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt him. But they're everywhere in here. I only put a couple in, and there's nice subadults absolutely everywhere in this tank. Some of them have really cool patterning on the fins, like that male even has some on his dorsal. This guy. They're usually down in here.
Just wait for it, it'll be at the bottom. And
a lot of times, but sometimes they surface up and you can see them. I don't know where they even are right now though. No clue. They're in there.
What? Oh Jesus. Am I recording? I am. Yeah, they're bigger.
Look at the colors.
He is pretty, and they like doubled in size since they've been in there.
But yeah, they are sizable, they're colorful. Look at the tail spot on him.
They're the pretty fish. They have tripled in size since they've been in the house. Wow. So that's some green water for sure though. Go tell the other guys about it.
Don't go there, guys. That was awful. Stay at the bottom.
Okay, I went ahead and added this aquarium in here. I fill it up with water. I got a heater in the back. This will be running about 79, 80 degrees. Got a sponge filter. Oh, I need to go ahead and just close the lid. And that 10 gallons or so of water weight of water that's, sitting there at 79, 80 degrees is really gonna help warm this space. Okay, there's this box here that just came in the mail. It is from Aquatic Arts. It's not for me, so I'm not opening it. If you want to see the unboxing of this video, you're definitely gonna have to check it out on Amber's channel. I know there's some fish in there that are directed to me, but that's a surprise as well. And I got these I got all of these pieces of wood done, so hopefully these will help out with the bell peppers and maybe with some of the tomatoes, just to hold them up a little bit better. Kind of like that guy right there. Okay, I'm up here in my office. I have my 2 office tanks. I'm working on them. I'm gonna get them back together. I just have to be a little bit more diligent with the water changes and restrict the light a little bit. That's a pretty high light, but I'm excited to see it like bouncing back pretty quickly, just with an extra water change a week. So I'm doing 2 water changes instead of 1 a week, and that's really going to help with that. This tank will come together. It's all grasses, so they're all melting, and it's going to take a little while for them to, they're starting, you see little bright green shoots starting to show up, and I did a really awesome job on the glass, didn't I? So Amber and I are going to just keep grinding away to get the basement finished out, get the shipping department completely set up the way we like it, and I thank you all for watching. Thank you to all of you that subscribe, like, comment on all the content. It means so much to me. And remember guys, keep your tanks clean, your fish fed, and have fun.